This is TWiT.
Windows 10 will get eye tracking functionality.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's for accessibility purposes, right?
It is.
That's right.
Okay.
Right.
That's cool.
Though, I didn't realize this, so I'm sure you guys both did, that eye tracking is big in gaming, and that a number of gaming PCs and monitors already have eye tracking in them for gaming purposes.
Really?
Actually, he was not super aware of that, no.
Yeah.
I think of eye
I didn't
tracking. I
know.
always think of that 1980 movie Looker,
Right.
where they in the movie they created a technology that would follow where your eyes were in an ad, and it would help them target.
We know that. We have that. It's called heat mapping. We know it already.
Mm-hmm.
But gaming, Paul, I don't think that would
I'm not aware of this.
be a good
I don't
interface for Call of Duty.
No.
You look at a guy and it blows him up? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what point would the game serve knowing what I was looking at, I guess?
Yeah.
Here you go. Here's an explanation from Dean Takahashi on VentureBeat about this, who covers gaming really well. He said, I've used eye tracking to control a targeting reticle.
Reticle.
Is that a word? Reticle
Yeah,
in
so that's
games.
your crosshairs, basically, is your
Okay,
reticle.
and to throw knives at zombies more quickly.
Okay.
Hey, Dean, go for it. Whatever.
Okay. No, it's getting interesting now. I get it.
Yep. Okay.
So the reticle tracks your eyes, and then you still, of course, have
That
the
makes
fire.
sense. And so it's right. It's pointed in
You
the
still
right
have
direction.
movement and fire on the controller.
So this is a little bit like I think it was Call of Duty 3. It came out of the Nintendo Wii, and you could use the little nunchuck controller to throw grenades with it.
Right.
And so it was kind of a natural user interface, we might call it. And so, you could use a
Actually, that
reticle.
sounds kind of cool. Now I want it.
Yeah.
I could just use. I need a reticle. I'm looking at you.
I never heard the word reticle until today.
Well, so the point behind a reticle is you can move differently than you're looking. And so if you kind of picture that you're pointing your character down the road straight, but you're looking off to the right. And so even though you're moving straight, the reticle is over here. You know, like a tank might have a gun pointed to the right, even though it's driving straight.
Good to know.
If you played Call of Duty, these things would be obvious.
I would know. I know. Well, what Microsoft's
Everybody
going to do
knows
with
that a reticle is a small handbag
pouch,
similar to a modern evening bag, used mainly from 1795 to 1820.
Oh, from the French reticule.
So Dean is a very literate person, and I.
He is.
Oh, wait, but for crosshairs, see this reticle. Oh, there we go.
For crosshairs.
For crosshairs.
Yeah.
People who, have been snipers in an earlier life know about this. Yeah.
You got to keep that peripheral vision going.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. Well, here's
That's
what
a
Microsoft's doing with it, guys.
What are they doing?
Back to reality.
Back to
Sorry,
reality. We got excited. Sorry.
Step away from the reticle, and let's talk about
back on
eye
track.
control.
Yep.
Eye control is going to be built into some version of Windows 10. It's not clear if it's the Fall Creators Update, even though the bits are in the insider builds now. It might be out in beta form, is what I've been hearing, when Fall Creators Update comes out. But this is for people who have things like Steve Gleason had. He had ALS, right? And so he cannot use his hands or other common ways of inputting on keyboards and mice. So they developed this wheelchair eye control thing for him as part of a 1 week hackathon at Microsoft back in 2014. Then they took that technology and they built it up so that it could be built into Windows, which is pretty cool. So you can use your eyes to control the cursor on a screen with this technology, and Microsoft is definitely targeting it for the immediate term at people who have issues using their hands to do input.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if it requires special hardware.
It does.
Or if it's something you can just basically. Yeah, I think I would assume it does.
Right. So right now it's only compatible with one eye tracker, which is from Tobii, which is a company in Sweden. But they are saying they're going to make it compatible with other eye trackers as well going forward. It's very interesting. I mean,
kidding, yeah.
It's not a feature, obviously, for everyone. But immediately when people heard about this, I saw a lot of people immediately jumping to the conclusion, oh, they're doing this for gaming, right?
No.
Maybe at some point they will use it for gaming too.
Yeah.
Right? But not immediately.
Yeah. No,
It'll be in the Kinect 2.0.
Microsoft's I really commend them for their attention to accessibility. They work very hard on that. I think
They've definitely stepped that up in the past couple of years, for sure.
And actually, even more generally, I would say using technology to do good. Microsoft has a lot of initiatives within the company to do this kind of thing. And we kind of joke about Microsoft and make fun of Microsoft as required, but actually, they have a really nice kind of vibe around that kind of stuff. I mean, it's actually really commendable.